Yeah, so we need to stop focusing on all these things that really don't matter and start focusing on scriptural things that are written in scripture that the Father commands us to focus on and the Father wants us to focus on. I believe it says in Leviticus that we need, when we go to bed, we should focus on the law. When we wake up, we should focus on the law. Think about it, talk about it when we're going to work, going to school, when we're going to basically everywhere. Teach it diligently to your children. Write it on your arm, on your forehead as a sign, or some scriptures say on your eye. Write it on your doorpost of your house. Um, as you can see, I've been doing that. These are the ten. This is the first of the Ten Commandments in Paleo Hebrew, and I'm trying to get all 10 on there. But carving in stone with a little bitty screwdriver ain't really that easy, especially if it's a screwdriver meant for glasses. But yeah, that's what the law talks about. Now back to this Babylonian stuff. I begin to find out all these holidays were basically of Babylonian roots. All these Christian holidays like Christmas and Easter, like Jeremiah and Ezekiel both talk about this. I mean, when it came to Easter, Easter, well, excuse me because the scripture said don't really pronounce the name or don't make any mention of uh, idols. I believe it's Exodus 23 and 13, and also in 23 and 7 it says, "Do not make mention of idols, nor let them be on your lips." But since our people are so polluted with these idols, they think it's okay to say it, and you can't really prove it to them unless you say the name of these beasts to let them know that it's wrong. So that's why the prophets had to pronounce the name, like Isaiah said that uh, the Most High is our husband, the husband of Israel. So I mean, like the word for husband in Hebrew can translate into Baal, but he only said that because so many people was worshiping Baal at the time, calling Baal husband, Lord, or master, however you want to translate it, that he had to make such a statement. But he usually wouldn't do that because of Exodus 23 and 13 and 23 and 7. Um, yeah, so back to these, just I had to give that, but so y'all know what I'm talking about and know where these things come from. Studying a holiday like Easter, where Easter comes from this Babylonian deity who is a goddess of fertility. Her name was Ishtar, and she has many different names in many different cultures. Semiramis, Inanna, Inanis, uh, man, it goes on. Aphrodite, Venus, uh, man, Isis. She even found a Mayan and Aztec culture by under other names I can't remember at this time. But yeah, she's all over, and the same with her consort, who is Baal, who is the same deity that the Most High continually told the children of Israel not to worship in the Old Testament, continually, over and over and over. That's you can just research. I don't even have to list scriptures. It's everywhere. Just choose a spot in the at least in the prophets or in Kings or Chronicles, and you may be able to find it easily. I mean, also, yeah, how the Easter is basically a festival of how her son Tammuz was killed on a hunt expedition by a boar. He was supposed to be like a beautiful shepherd king, or a handsome shepherd king, how they call him. And she was in love with her son. That's why you see all these Catholic pictures where they have supposed Mary with supposed Jesus, and they holding each other, and they got these hearts. And sometimes the heart is as a uh, crown of thorns around it or something like that, and the heart's on fire. That stands for basically their lust and the love they had for each other. Sick thing. Um, I could provide. I'll make a separate video on this totally because I had to. opportunity to go to this Catholic church and see a lot of these things, uh, see a lot of the what you call them, the 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 paintings with the hearts and all that, and got a bit of the sculptures made of wood and stone. Also, what she basically what she made them do in commemoration of his death was she made them fast for 40 days, which is called today Lent, and then she marked on each of their foreheads uh, T, which in ancient Aramaic was a tau, and then by that time it would probably look much like the ancient Hebrew tau, which is a T. Let me write it down for you. And she marked this in ashes on her forehead to stand for the first letter of his name, Tammuz. There you go. Look at it. Bang. It looks just like that. Almost like a cross, right? That's why in Catholicism they tell you cross your heart or cross your forehead and all that different crazy stuff. She also made them make hot cross buns, which were buns in the shape of a T or a towel. Um, and many other things. All that, man, there's so much. There's so much I can speak on that. It all comes from Babylon, and it's all practicing Catholicism right now. Um, also, since she was a deity of fertility, she, uh, she had them. Well, it became a custom for people to get eggs and color them, and say they were rabbit's eggs because the egg is a sign of fertility throughout the world, and, but specifically in the Middle East. Um, and the rabbit is a very fertile animal, so um, it multiplies fast. So that was a sign that they used. And the egg thing probably originated in Egypt, but it also shows um, um, roots in many other places in the Middle East. So, I mean, all this stuff, the Easter eggs, nobody could ever give you an explanation of where the heck an Easter egg come from and why does the rabbit give the egg and what's up with all these Easter egg hunts and all that's all Babylonian stuff. I mean, uh, everything from the Sunday morning service on on Sunday and man, I can't even say Sunday anymore once you know what it means. Um, I think I covered it already, but just in case I didn't, let me click that.